Okay, now we're starting again. We just created a map with a filter on year and the slider, so we just look across each year and you can see that the filters with the years changing the map. Um, One thing we could do is change the color. So if we do click on color, go to edit colors, let's just change that maybe to the red, blue, diverging, whatever you choose. Click apply, click OK, and there it's showing up. Alright, now we want to create a scatter plot. So to do that, we'll create a new worksheet. So come down the bottom here, it says sheet, and we'll go new sheet. So click on new worksheet, and perhaps we ought to give them names. So for the new worksheet, we'll do a right click, do rename sheet. We'll call that scatter plot, and let's rename sheet 1. We'll call that map of Europe. Okay, let's make our workspace bigger. Okay, so here we're going to create a scatter plot. Now we want to look across those years and see what's going. So we're going to add sales to the columns. So grab sales, put it in columns, and we can see the sales across the column. Doesn't tell us very much. Let's grab profit, put that in rows. And it says, well, it doesn't know what to do with that. Has an automatic and a star there. So we need something in here that shows sum of profit and sales. So how about bringing in customer name? So let's grab customer name, put it in the middle, and there we have all the customers by orders, and each one of their either profitable orders on top here or not profitable orders down below. So you can see that. Let's highlight this one here. Darren Powers had a negative profit on sales of 5,629. Let's come up to above here. Let's see this one here. That's Joy Bell had a profit of 2,752 on a sale of 9,689. Okay. Now with this, we need to still have this year filter because this is combining everything. We want to look at each year by year. Problem is we've got two worksheets here, and we'd like to have them linked up together. So the way we do that is let's go back to the map of Europe. So click on map of Europe down at the bottom. And if we come up here to filters, you see year, we've got our year filter. Let's do a right click on that. Come down, it says apply to worksheets, and it says all worksheets using this data source selected or only this worksheet. Let's apply the year filter to all data sources using this data source, which is the amazing EU. Okay, so now you can see a little database symbol there showing up that now it's being applied to all worksheets. So let's go, let's see, we've got the year here on 12, let's put it to 14. Now let's go to Scatterplot, and we can see here's year. Now we need to show it as a filter, so do a right click, show filter, and notice 14 has already been selected. Let's see, let's pick 12. Now let's go back to map of Europe and see if it switched to 12. And we can see it switched to 12, so now we know that these two worksheets are linked. Let's just fix that to a slider. Click on the arrow, come down to slider, and there we go. Now we want to put all in there. Let's go down to all. Now it shows all. Okay. Now the next thing is you can see the dots, but they're kind of all over. It really doesn't tell us much. We can highlight each one, but if we put some color in here, things might change. Also, if we change it from an open circle to a closed circle, that might help as well. So let's click on shape first. Let's change that to a closed circle. And then next, let's go to color. Let's change the color scheme. That's not what I'm looking for. So what we did, we created size, made them a little bit bigger, and then we went to shape, created full circles. Alright, now let's drag profit onto color. Profit margin, we just calculated profit margin onto color. And now we can see the profitable and less profitable. We've got dark green. Let's change that color scheme. Let's go back here, click on edit colors. Let's change it to what we have on the map. Let's go to that red green diverging. And we could go click on advanced and we could say, well, let's start at a negative 0, 0, 0.5, and we'll end at a positive 0.5. Kind of put some scaling in there. Click apply, click OK, and there we go. And go to year 2 and 3. Also, maybe we should put in a little bit of transparency since some of these bubbles are dots are overlapping. So let's maybe make that 70%. How about 75%? And there we go. We have our highlighting on there. Okay, so now we have two worksheets, a map of Europe and a scatter plot, and they're linked up. Let's now create a dashboard. So to create a dashboard, all we need are two worksheets. Come in here. See this little symbol down here? It says create new dashboard. So I'll click on that. Now you notice it's not looking the same as a worksheet. It shows you the two worksheets that are ready to use. Gives you a layout. So you can do horizontal, vertical, add image, web page, and so forth. Let's drag in map of Europe. Just drag it, put it in there. And then let's take Scatterplot. Now you pull Scatterplot in, it grays out certain areas that you could put it in. You could put it on the left, put it on the right, or down below. So let's put it down below. Now we have our map of Europe on top, and Scatterplot below. Since we have those circles don't really help us that much, let's take out the sales size. So let's click on that, click on the little X up there at the top, that gets rid of sales. And profit margin, we can see the green, the red, and the blue. So let's take out profit margin. It's not that useful, but we'll leave the year up there. Okay. Oops. Now you can see we have that filter there. Let's say it didn't show up, so let's get rid of it. Let's see. Move from dashboard. Now if we wanted to have that filter, which we do, let's go back and create that. So if we come up here and we click on so to recreate that filter, we can come up here. You see little arrows, and if you click on that arrow right there, you can see it says it's the first little arrow. Come down here, click on filters. We can pick our filter. We're using some of year of order date, and it pops up again. We could do the same thing on the scatter plot. You can click on that little arrow and bring the filters in, and you could have two filters. We'll just use this one. So let's go back and fix this so it will show us what we want. Click on the slider. Okay. And now we've created a dashboard, and we can see if we click on England, or click on Germany, we can see them on the upper on the map, but things aren't changing down here on the scatter plot. So we need to be able to link these two together. And we will do that on the next video. So let me pause this one and we'll show how to link these dashboards together and make them interactive. And we'll stop that for now.